Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope you all are well. I wish you all a happy new year 2021. Dear students, we had a terrible year 2020. Pandemic coronavirus gripped the whole world. School, colleges, and universities have been shut down, and we are virtually locked at home. Therefore, we wish that this new year 2021 will bring us a new dawn of hope and possibilities. Hope this deadly coronavirus is completely wiped out from the face of the earth. Dear students, this new year 2021 is very important for you. In this year, you will be sitting for your SS examination. Therefore, I hope you will be concentrating harder on your studies. Dear students, today I am giving class to the students of intermediate second year, and I am giving class on English second paper. As you all know, I am your Yunus sir. Here I have written down my contact number. If you feel necessary, then you feel free to contact me for anything. Dear students, today I am discussing one of the very hardest topics of your English second paper. So I hope that you will be concentrating harder to grasp the uh, basic ideas of pronoun reference. After going through the whole class, you will be able to describe what an antecedent is. You can identify unclear pronoun reference, and you will be able to put correct pronoun according to the antecedent. Dear students, to be able to master pronoun reference, you don't need to go through all the kinds and definitions of pronoun. However, here I have put uh, some basic uh, aspect of pronoun. Pronoun is a word that replaces the noun, and an antecedent is a word for which a pronoun stands. Here, anti means before. Uh, the pronoun must agree with its antecedent. If it doesn't agree, if the pronoun doesn't agree with its antecedent, then unclear pronoun reference happens. For your better understanding, I have uh, presented here an example of unclear pronoun reference or pronoun antecedent agreement, actually. So Abraham Lincoln delivered his Gettysburg Address in 1863. Here, Abraham Lincoln is an antecedent and his is a pronoun. And here you see Abraham Lincoln is singular, therefore the pronoun is also singular. Abraham Lincoln is masculine, therefore the pronoun is also masculine. It cannot be feminine. My dear students, here we go. Unclear pronoun reference can be, any pronoun can be unclear for four reasons, actually. Wrong reference, weak reference, ambiguous reference, and implied reference. Wrong reference, when pronoun does not agree with its antecedent in personal number, then wrong reference happens. Weak reference, when pronoun is too far away from the antecedent for easy reading, then weak reference happens. Ambiguous reference, when pronoun could refer to two or more possible antecedents, then ambiguous reference happens. Implied reference, when the word that pronoun refers to does not really exist in the sentence, then implied reference happens. Dear students, here I have given, here I have, dear students, now let us come to wrong pronoun reference. রং প্রোনাউন রেফারেন্স এই ধরনের রেফারেন্স খুঁজে বের করা খুবই সহজ, তবে এই ক্ষেত্রে নিম্ন বিষয়গুলি খেয়াল করতে হবে। Dear students, wrong pronoun reference is very frequent in your question. Therefore, you must have clear idea about wrong pronoun reference. Your pronoun cannot be wrong in terms of gender, in terms of number, in terms of related pronoun, and in terms of the use of these, it, etc. So therefore, you have to have clear idea about wrong pronoun reference. So let us get into the main business. Gender. I'm going to discuss about gender. I have just given you an example here. The authoress loved Jerry very much. He would buy him candies and many such things. Here you can very clearly understand that the authoress is feminine gender, but the pronoun he is masculine gender. Therefore, it is a wrong reference. It should be she. Singular and plural. Women constitute half of the total population of Bangladesh. So, it is impossible to develop the country without the active participation of her. Dear students, here you see women is a plural number, but the pronoun her is singular. Therefore, it is a wrong reference. Her should be them. So, relative pronoun, I met a freedom fighter that fought valiantly during the Liberation War in 1971. Here you can clearly understand that the relative pronoun that is wrongly put here, so you have to correct it with who. The sentence will be, I met a freedom fighter who fought valiantly during the Liberation War in 1971. Universal pronoun. Dear students, you might be thinking what universal pronoun is. Actually, when we use one for the whole, for the people of the world, universal pronoun. Dear students, you might be thinking what a universal pronoun is. Actually, sometimes we use one to mean the people of the whole world. Then we call one is a universal pronoun. Similarly, in our colloquial English, in our oral English, we also use you to mean the people of the whole world. Then you is also a universal pronoun. From a public library, you can borrow. From a public library, you can borrow any book that you like. So here you means any man can borrow book from the public library. Here you means not particularly you. You means anyone, any person of the world. Therefore, you is a universal pronoun here. Mind it, my students, we generally use one in our written English. So therefore, you have to correct it. From a library, one can borrow any book that one likes. Everybody, somebody, nobody, uh, or anybody. Sometimes we uh, wrongly put a pronoun they for these a word. Actually, everybody, somebody, nobody, anybody is singular. Therefore, pronoun should be singular. For example, anybody can volunteer for the job if they are motivated enough. Here, they is wrong. The pronoun will be he. Anybody can volunteer for the job if he is motivated enough. These and it. It is very confusing, my dear students. When should we use these and when should we use it? Uh, Mainly in pronoun reference, if you get these, you can be sure that this is wrong here because mostly we use these as an adjective. It is true that sometimes we use these as a pronoun also, but that is to introduce something new to people. We use actually these as a pronoun. So I would rather suggest you have to be careful about this. Maximum times this should be wrong, and you have to put there it. Load shedding is a great problem in the country, so the government must try to solve this. Here, my dear students, the answer will be it. So the answer will be the load shedding. Load shedding is a great problem in the country, so the government must try to solve it. This is very important that women must be educated to be empowered. Here it will be, it is very important that women must be educated to be empowered. Dear students, another very important aspect of unclear pronoun reference is weak pronoun reference. So you have to have clear idea about weak pronoun reference. Weak pronoun reference is also very frequent in your question. Therefore, you must have good idea about it. উইক প্রনাউন রেফারেন্স যখন নাউন এবং প্রোনাউনের মাঝে দূরত্ব এত বেশি যে পাঠক কে হারিয়ে ফেলে প্রোনাউনটির সঠিক নাউন রেফারেন্স বের করতে ব্যর্থ হয়। তাছাড়া প্রোনাউনের নাউন রেফারেন্সটি যদি তার আগের বাক্যে না থাকে তাহলেও রেফারেন্সটি উইক হয়। যেমন Korean studies in Chittagong College. It is one of the best colleges in the country. He goes to his college every day. Here you see, my dear student, he is for Korean, but in between Korean and he, there is another sentence that is, it is one of the best college of in the country. So here he will be weak reference. Similarly, Korean reads a novel. It is written by George Orwell. Here you see novel is in object position and it is in subject position. So object subject placement is changed. Therefore, it can be weak here. So you have to put noun here. Korean reads the novel. The novel is written by George Orwell. Now let us come to ambiguous pronoun reference. Dear students, ambiguous pronoun reference is also very important in unclear pronoun reference. When a pronoun refers to more than one thing, then this kind of situation happens. Ambiguous pronoun reference দুজন ব্যক্তি বা দুটি বস্তু বিষয়ে উল্লেখের পরে একজন ব্যক্তির বা একটি বস্তুর জন্য যখন প্রোনাউন বসে তাহলে প্রোনাউনটি ভেগ হয়ে যায় বা অস্পষ্ট হয়। এক্ষেত্রে নাউন বসিয়ে ক্লিয়ার করতে হবে। যেমন After the teacher gave Susan the paper, she walked away. Here you say, before the pronoun she, you have two nouns, that is Susan and the teacher. So now the question comes, the pronoun she is for which noun? Is it for the word the teacher or Susan? So we fall in dilemma, we fall in problem. Then this kind of situation happens. We have to clear it this way. If the pronoun she is for Susan, then we have to write it this way. Susan walked away angrily after the teacher gave her the paper. You see? So this is very easy to correct it, to rewrite the sentence to get the pronoun clear. So now let's come to the next example. The kid smiled at his father as he threw him the ball. Here he and him pronoun is for kid and his father. So he is for whom? For kid or his father. Similarly, him is for whom? The kid or his father. We fall in danger. We face problem. He is for what? Is it for kid or his father? So we have to clear it this way. The kid smiled at his father as the father threw him the ball. Then the things get easier. Dear students, now let us come to the final stage of our pronoun reference, that is implied pronoun reference. Implied pronoun reference is also meant suggestive pronoun reference. রেফারেন্স বিহীন শুধু আন্দাজকৃত নাউনের উপর কোনো প্রনাউন বসালে এই সমস্যার সৃষ্টি হয়। এই ক্ষেত্রে আন্দাজকৃত নাউনটি বসাতে হবে। যেমন বাংলাদেশ is a small country. Here they live in perfect communal harmony. Here, my dear students, here you can say the pronoun they is for who? Is it for Bangladesh? No. It is for the people of Bangladesh. So therefore, they should be omitted here. You have to put people here. So the answer will be Bangladesh is a small country. Here, the people live in perfect communal harmony. Similarly, in the next sentence, at the club, they pass time in playing cards. Here you can see they is for who actually? We don't know. Maybe they is here for the members of the club. So we have to mention it. At the club, the members pass time in playing cards. Dear students, basing on the previous discussions, let us do the following exercise. Number one, after getting off the bus, I wanted to thank them for providing me with such a smooth drive. Here you can see, thank them. For them, you don't have any antecedent. The antecedent is implied here. But we can very easily guess who are them here. After getting off the bus, I wanted to thank them means I wanted to thank the staff of the bus. So the answer will be after getting off the bus, I wanted to thank the staff for providing me with such a smooth drive. Number two, I don't shop at that supermarket because they are too slow at the checkout counters. Here you can see, my dear students, the pronoun they is for who? Is it for supermarket? Not certainly not. It is uh, for the staff or the salesman of the supermarket. So the answer will be I don't shop at that supermarket because the salesmen are too slow at the checkout counters. Number three, Each of the each of my brothers require two chances to pass their driving tests. Here, there is a wrong reference because for each we usually use his. So the answer will be each of my brothers required two chances to pass his driving tests. Number four, somebody should volunteer for the mission if they want it to succeed. Uh, Dear students, here you can see there is for the word somebody. You all know that somebody takes the pronoun he. So the answer will be somebody should volunteer for the mission if you want it to succeed. People go to the street shop nowadays because you get low priced foods there. So the pronoun for you, uh, dear students, basing on the previous discussions, let us do the following exercise. Number one, after getting off the bus, I wanted to thank them for providing me with such a smooth drive. Here you can see the pronoun them is for the bus. Certainly, it is not for the bus, it is for the staff of the bus. So the answer will be after getting off the bus, I wanted to thank the staff for providing me with such a smooth drive. Number two, I don't shop at that supermarket because they are too slow at the checkout counters. Here, the pronoun they is not certainly for the supermarket, it is for the salesman of the supermarket. So the answer will be I don't shop at the supermarket because the salesmen are too slow at the checkout counters. Number three, each of my brothers require two chances to pass their driving tests. Here, the pronoun there is for the word each. Certainly, each takes pronoun he or she, not they or their. So the answer will be each of my brothers required two chances to pass his driving test. Somebody should volunteer for the mission if they want it to succeed. So the pronoun they is wrong here because it is for the word somebody. Definitely, the word somebody takes pronoun he. So the answer will be somebody should volunteer for the mission if he wants it to succeed. Number five, people go to the street shop nowadays because you get low priced foods there. So for the word people, the pronoun you is wrong here. The answer will be they. So people go to the street shop nowadays because they get low priced foods there. A person should always look both ways when crossing the street unless you want to get hit. The pronoun you is for the word a person. Definitely, a person doesn't take pronoun you. A person takes pronoun he. So the answer will be a person should always look both ways when crossing the street because, unless he wants to get hit. Number seven, Karim's father was ill and so he could not come to school. My dear students, any noun with apostrophe s doesn't take any pronoun. So, Karim's father was ill, so here he is for the word father because Karim's cannot take any pronoun. So, if we mean he here for Karim, so you have to put Karim here in place of he. So, the answer will be Karim's father was ill, so Karim could not come to school. Number eight, you must listen to my advice and attend the class regularly. They say that anyone who will remain absent for classes for 10 days at a stretch will be struck off. Here, the pronoun they is for an implied antecedent. They for who? They for the teacher or the authority. So the answer will be you must listen to my advice and attend the class regularly. The teachers say that anyone who remains absent for classes for 10 days at a stretch will be struck off. The dog pushed the cat out of its bed. Its The pronoun its is ambiguous here. Is it for dog or for cat? Is Creates ambiguity. So if the word its for dog, so the answer will be the dog pushed the cat out of the dog's bed. And number 10, James was dismissed from his job because they were unhappy with his work. Here, the pronoun they is for an implied antecedent, so the answer will be James was dismissed from his job because the authority were unhappy with his work. Number 11, the heavy structures began to weaken, but it is still standing. Here, the pronoun it is for heavy structures, so it is wrong here. It denotes the antecedent structures, therefore, it will be they. So the heavy structure began to weaken, but they are still standing. Number 12, any basketball player who fails a course will lose their scholarship. Here the pronoun there is for any basketball player. So any basketball player takes a pronoun he or his, not their. So the answer will be any basketball player who fails a course will lose his scholarship. Number 13, Sheila dislikes politics because she believes that they're interested only in fame. Here the pronoun they is for an implied antecedent. Here they is for politicians. So Sheila dislikes politics because she believes that the politicians are interested only in fame. Number 14, one should not think that he can do anything in a democratic country. If the subject is one, then the pronoun will be, of course, one, not he. So one should not think that one can do anything in a democratic country is the right answer. Number 15, if you want to leave a message for Mr. and Mrs. Carlson, I'll be glad to take them. So here them is for the word message. So the answer will be if you want to leave a message for Mr. and Mrs. Carlson, I'll be glad to take it. Number 16, Carl is interested in mathematics and their applications. There is for the antecedent mathematics. Mathematics is singular, therefore the pronoun there will be it or its. So Carl is interested in mathematics and its applications. Number 17, it is easier to talk about a problem than to resolve them. The pronoun them is wrong here because it is for the antecedent a problem. Therefore, the pronoun them will be it. It is easier to talk about a problem than to resolve it. Number 18, although their visas will expire in June, they can have it extended for 3 months. The pronoun it is for the word visas. So visas is a plural noun, therefore it is a wrong pronoun. It will be they, them. So the answer will be although their visas will expire in June, they can have them extended for 3 months. Number 19. In spite of its small size, these cameras take very good pictures. Here it is for these cameras. So these cameras take a plural pronoun. Therefore, the answer will be in spite of their small size, these cameras take very good pictures. Number 20. Those of us who are over 50 years old should get their blood pressure checked regularly. Here, there will be for us. So the answer will be those of us who are over 50 years should get our blood pressure checked regularly. Number 21. Our neighbors know that when they go on vacation, we will get its mail for them. So the pronoun its is for our neighbors. So our neighbors is a plural noun, therefore the noun pronoun will be plural. So it will be there. So the answer will be our neighbors know that when they go on vacation, we will get their mail for them. Number 22, when wine tends to lose their flavor when it has not been properly sealed. So here, their pronoun there is for wine. Wine is a singular noun, therefore the pronoun will be its. So the answer will be wine tends to lose its flavor when it has not been properly sealed. Number 23, optional equipment on a car can add several $100s to its resale value when you trade it in. Uh, the noun its is wrong here. It will be without apostrophe. So the answer will be optional equipment on a car can add several $100s to its resale. Its is without apostrophe. Its resale value when you trade it in. Number 24, Maria enjoys reading to her little sister even though she sometimes gets sleepy. Here, the pronoun she is ambiguous because for she, we have two nouns, that is Maria and her little sister. So, Maria enjoys reading, so the answer will be Maria enjoys reading to her little sister even though Maria sometimes gets sleepy. Number 25, when Roy told his father about the surprise party, he smiled. He is ambiguous here because for the word he, we have two nouns, that is Roy and his father. So the answer might be when Roy told his father about the surprise party, his father smiled. Number 26, when I like best about vacation is that, what I like best about vacation is that you don't have to set an alarm. Here, you is for any people of the world, any man of the world, or all the men of the world. So you should be yeah, a universal pronoun. So normally in written English, we use one, not you. So the answer will be what I like best about vacation is that. Sorry. Here, you will be for I. So the answer will be what I like best about vacation is that I don't have to set an alarm. 27. Neither of the sisters likes to do their chores. Neither is any one of the two. So the pronoun will be singular. So the answer will be neither of the sisters likes to do her chores. Number 28, Maria told the manager that he needed to hire more help. Here, the pronoun he is an ambiguous because it is for two nouns, that is Mario and manager. So it should be clarified. Maria told the manager that Mario needed to hire more help. If there are 29, if there are stains on any hotel towels, they should be removed immediately. Here the word there is for stains or hotel towels is therefore creates ambiguity. So the answer will be if there are stains on any hotel towels, the stains should be removed immediately. The rich man went to the cobbler. He said to him, here he is for who, him is for who, creates an ambiguity. So the answer will be the rich man went to the cobbler. The rich man said to him. Finally, my dear students, thank you very much. I hope that you'll be benefited much from this lecture if you listen to the lecture attentively. Thank you very much.